guys, thanks for clicking on the buzz, where you comment on TMZ's biggest stories on all of our social channels, and we recap the best stories and comments of the week. No eye candy for you today. I'm sorry.
Double the juice, double the fun.
Yikes!
It's gonna be amazing. We
no
got the blonde out of the way.
Not even Siobhan. Like we got Derek here.
You have to deal with all the scruff.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me know, you guys, if I have like some beard hairs or some stray chest hairs like floating on me. I'll try to pick them off. Yeah. First up, there's a lot of to-do this week about Kendrick Lamar's special graduation gift to his sister. We usually see celebs handing out like fancy cars as gifts, right? Like a Lamborghini, a Benz, a G-Wagon, even. Yeah.
Very few Fiats.
Very few Fiats, like you drive.
Yeah.
But actually, Kendrick was a little more frugal.
Yeah, so he took the frugal route and he said, let me get my sister for her graduation gift a Toyota Camry. And she was very excited about it. She posted all over her social media. Look at this new Camry I got.
Brand new Toyota Camry, by the way.
Brand new, fully loaded, power windows, I believe, a little AM, FM radio,
I bet it had
whatever you
AC
need.
too.
Yeah, I think those seats that recline, everything was in this car. And social media had a lot to say about this, so people started tweeting.
Trashing him a little bit for like not spending a little more money on his sister. But I had a Toyota Camry as my first car, and I loved it.
Yeah,
it was great.
And Toyota did the best thing. They had an opportunity here where they could really talk about their cars, and they said this was a smart and thoughtful idea. What a sensible sedan. This will drive you for 300,000 miles.
It's safe.
Yeah, I think
low
it's
cost
crash
of maintenance.
tested.
Yeah, so good on you, Toyota, and good on you, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Diana Allen said, I think it's a great gift. Humble's one of his top hit records. What would the point be if he got his sister a Benz? At least now we know he practices what he preaches. I definitely respect that.
Yeah, and Eric Jang said, you guys call this man cheap, but when other rappers go bankrupt, you guys say they're dumb with money. Choose one. It is.
Wow.
It's sort of like you can't win here. Whatever he does, he's going to get flack for it.
We're really horrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're terrible people. You're
right, Eric Jang.
On the nose. On the big nose right here.
Stan, now I'm offended. So I don't, okay. Stan Smith said, why would he buy her a more expensive car? Ain't she going to college? Why make her a target? That's a fair point, too.
I do think that's a fair point, because if you drive up in the Maserati, you're going to be bullied by other classmates. You're just Kendrick's sister. That's why you got that car.
Depends what college you're going to, though, I guess.
That's true.
If you're at Princeton and you drive up in a Benz, it's probably cool.
You're right, right. All right, so Casey Charles Okoro said, 3 years ago, Kendrick bought a house in expensive California for just $500K. He's not the type to waste his money. This dude will stay rich for a long time. And that's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Old rappers from our heyday, MC Hammer,
MC Hammer is the example. He's the cautionary tale.
And now he's on commercials where he comes out in his old Hammer pants.
Command strips.
It makes you a little sad to see him.
Those command strips are good, though.
They are good. They don't leave a mark.
No more Hammer time.
They don't rip paint off.
Nitonjia Ive said, more celebs should take note. Teens running around in Benzes and haven't worked for a thing. And haven't worked for a thing.
Yeah. I like that. That puts some stank on the end of it.
Stank on it, Nitonjia.
So let's move over to story number 2. So Blue Ivy Carter crushing a ballet recital. We got this awesome video where adorable Blue Ivy's on stage. She's dancing up a storm. That obviously is Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter. She's got all her classmates around her, but she's really leading the pack, right? She looks like they're following her.
She's right in the middle, which I'm sure is no accident. I mean, some people argued like, oh, it's by height, and it just looks better that way.
It's by fame.
Okay.
When you got two famous parents, you get that center slot.
If that was Blue Ivy Kotler, I don't think that's me, by the way. I don't think she'd. I mean, because I don't think she'd be in the middle. But she's got like the braids going and everything, and everyone else has their hair back.
Which I had a problem in a ballet recital. You're supposed to have your hair put up in a bun because you're moving so fluidly and you want to focus on the legs. When you have your hair out Beyonce style, it's not really a ballet recital at that point.
Exactly, and it's a danger to the other children.
And it's a hazard. It's a hazard for the stage.
Like that's very.
I know.
That could be very
that's why
painful.
I like your sensible haircut that doesn't whip my hair.
Thank you.
Rash my face.
She has complimented my luscious curls in the past.
Oh, she does. She has the best curls.
The Garland TX Vegan said, "Oh, she's getting so big. She grew up overnight. It seems like. I mean,
she is.
She's tall.
That's what happens to children.
Yeah,
they grow. Steffi Loveless says, why isn't her hair in a bun or pulled back? All the other kids are. Is it because she's Beyonce's kid and the rules don't apply? I'm confused, LOL.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
That's why.
I think when you have Beyonce and Jay-Z, it's hard to say, little girl, let's tie your hair up. Here's a bobby pin.
Yeah, there you go.
I think she does what she wants.
Yeah, I think so too. Speaking of tresses, Tressa Dyer Dixon
What a great name for this one. What a great name for this one. This one is the living end over here.
We'll like to laugh at each other's jokes. Katie could take a lesson.
Seriously, Katie, get your notes.
But Tressa Dyer Dixon said the reason why her hair wasn't in a bun was because Beyonce wanted the other girls to be seen as Blue Ivy's backup dancers. LOL. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It did look like a full-on performance.
It did, and it looked like they were just supplemental. And all those other kids had parents too in the audience. I'm not sure they wanted just Blue Ivy front and center.
Well, we hope they did.
I hope they all got little solos.
They might not
as well.
have had parents in the audience, so let's not make assumptions.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so Tanya Lawson says, my son's graduating today with all A's and B's. Can he get some press? You know what? I used to be the kid on the bumper sticker every semester. My child is honor roll student. My mom would just put it over the old one.
Let's talk about Tanya Lawson's son instead. You don't deserve any more press, Derek.
Congratulations.
So good on you, Tanya Lawson's son.
The B's, not so much, but the A's, good job.
Keep them going, yeah. Okay, next up, this is definitely the viral video that everybody was talking about this week. It's a guy gliding across the surface of the pool. It's very Jesus-like. After being launched out of a water
Jesus
slide.
at a water park, yes.
Yeah, if Jesus went to a water park, he'd be this guy. And he seemingly landed on 2 feet at the edge of the pool there. A lot of skeptics are saying that they've analyzed the video and it looks like a woman walks in front and he's pulling his shirt up when it was down before.
An in-house skeptic, John Bricks, who deals with videos.
Doubting the authenticity.
And the big thing is he says he comes out in a rash guard, but then as the woman walks across the camera, he puts on the rash guard.
Right.
What do you buy it?
No.
It would be hard to edit. I think the video is legit. Yeah.
And it's not that phenomenal that like, why do you need to make a video of yourself doing that?
We got to the bottom of it. We talked to the guy, Rolando Johnson. He's a 21-year-old lifeguard. Apparently, all the lifeguards try this trick. He landed it. It took him 2 years to practice. I'm not sure why he devoted so much of his life to skipping himself across a water slide. I think his energies could have put to better use.
And my takeaway from that is never go to the Pirates Island water park in Jamaica where he works, because apparently all the lifeguards spend all day practicing this, and so who's lifeguard?
Do you think you just have littered with children's bodies everywhere? You think it's just like a mass death field?
No, please don't sue us, Pirates Island water park.
I think the kids are okay. They got to see a pretty cool trick.
But I mean,
so Shaun Sherman. Oh, that is. Try saying that 5 times quickly. Shaun Sherman.
It's pretty. Yeah.
I guess it does work. I've been to the resort and witnessed many teens doing this. Anyone who went there will tell you it's 100% real and pretty cool. Also, I'd love to see it live. I think the video does it justice. You do get to see him, but to see like a kid skipping like a rock.
Yeah. You guys should write in and tell them to send the buzz down to Jamaica so we can see this live. We'll report from there. We'll bring it all right to you guys. Yeah. Matt Adler said, how does he explain the fact that his shirt is completely on all the way to the end, but when the lady passes in front, he's pulling his shirt on over his head? Fake.
This is the great John Bricks theory where he says it does look on. So there's something odd about the video. But
it's interesting. Another commenter explains it. Kimmy Williams-White says, it's real. I've seen them do it before. His shirt was in front of him. He just slipped it back on after landing. Jamaica, no problem.
I see.
So, like, I guess he was holding it under his chin, like, laying on him, and then as he slid, he went, whoop, so he had his shirt all the way on, because maybe it would fly off otherwise.
This wouldn't be a problem for me. I wear my shirt in the pool at all times, so it wouldn't
come
off.
It's made of hair.
There's nothing.
It's actually made of hair.
There's nothing to put on or off.
You can't tell if it's on or off, so.
Well, put your shirts on. All right, so Ron Garcia says, guess this is going to be a thing this summer for people to try, yet somehow I think the outcome will be different. I mean, look at him, it took him 2 years to perfect. So what happens if you can't pull this trick off? Can you overshoot it and land on the cement?
I'd like to see some of the practice runs.
The hardest part to me, do you watch it and just think about his core strength? Because I don't think I could lift my legs like that high. He's in almost a perfect V, so that his butt is just
What scares me every time I watch it is the edge. How does he not break a toe slamming his foot into the edge of the concrete pool there? I mean, that is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
We're not equipped for this stuff. We're two very nervous Jewish people.
Yeah, it's very neurotic.
So Joe...
Unathletic, in fact. Very unathletic.
What did Joe Colo say about it?
It's JC.
Sorry.
Okay. So JC Colo said, so another person made famous for 5 minutes. I'm sorry, are you busy? Do you want to?
I'm going to get my coffee. Am I allowed to have a sip of my coffee? I keep doing that. And I think
we're shooting the buzz here. I know you're not a professional like Katie is, but like usually when you're shooting a show, you kind of like shoot the show. I don't know. All right. Are you done? Because I'm going to go on.
I think people think I was touching Maddie over there, but I was just reaching for coffee.
My turn. JC Colo said, so another person made famous for 5 minutes by TMZ. What's next? He's doing a tour of every hotel pool in the U.S.?
I think we should sign him up.
Or in the us, actually.
I think we should sign him up for the Worldwide Us tour.
He's in all of us. JC. JC is in all of us.
JC's in all of us.
We're
Oh, that
all
was a nice
JC-like.
final quote.
We're all JC-like.
Do you think that
Wow.
was the guy? All right, so
Okay.
story number 4, we've got George and Amal Clooney welcoming their twins. So George and Amal Clooney officially parents after she gave birth to twins. They had a girl and a boy, obviously fraternal twins. Their rep says
Thanks for that. I wasn't sure.
You know, identical's got to be right down to the genitalia.
Right, no,
too.
I got it.
Their rep says the birth went down Tuesday morning. The little Clooneys are named Ella and Alexander, which I do enjoy those names. They seem to have like a certain gravitas to them.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're beautiful
Elegant names.
Elegant, very elegant. Their rep told us the mom and the kids are healthy, happy, and doing fine. George is sedated and should recover in a few days.
Oh, zinger.
Oh, George.
George is
now he gets to make like
sedated.
old dad jokes. It's the best
It's
part
great.
of life.
I
Yes.
love it. Mimi Lee said the man who said he'd never get married and have kids has the blessing of all 3. Congrats.
It's true. He really did get to live the best life. You
It's
know,
only 2 things, right? You can get married and have kids. What's the 3rd thing?
Yeah, it wasn't just death. Just death is left.
That'll be a blessing when that comes too.
Good luck to
after
you,
raising
George.
twins. Yeah.
All that's left for you is death. Sarah Mansfield said, "Thank you for naming your kids normal names." That's
Yeah.
true. No apples here.
No like inanimate objects,
No,
I guess.
no
only.
city names.
Yeah.
These are just lovely, elegant names.
It's pretty good. Colleen Marini said, so he's going to be 70 when they graduate. Weird.
70's like the new 65? 60-ish? Late 60s?
All right, yeah, sure.
He's in good shape,
Depending
though.
on who you talk
I
to.
think he's pretty spry.
Yeah, it's funny. It usually bugs me when like these older guys just go after like young fertile women because
Yes.
they've waited too long, and now it's like, well, I'm gonna correct my mistake by just finding some young chick. But for some reason, George Clooney is the exception. Like, doesn't bug me.
No, I know.
It's
It
cool.
feels like
I
he's
don't
done
know.
it the right way. I think Leo's entering that phase where Leo DiCaprio also needs to
Yeah,
enter
I
this
feel like George Clooney
era.
caught it like right at the edge. Like
He
a
did.
7-year-old when they graduate, that's not that bad.
Starting to seem a little creepy, and
But
then
it's
he
okay.
dove into a
I'm all
marriage
right with
hack.
it. I'm on board.
I agree. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
We'll send him your
George,
word.
it's cool. Yeah. Next up, we got a great photo this week of our former president, Barack Obama, having a quiet date night with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. The romance is real. They had a great rapport while Barack was in office, and it seems like they're still staying connected, talking shop.
Yeah, I think this was clearly to show up Trump, right? Trump's had the meeting
Yeah.
with all of these foreign people.
Yeah.
He's doing awkward handshakes with them.
He's
and-
like pushing them out of the
He's
way.
pushing them out of
which
the
is
way.
a
He's
great
making
video.
strange
Yeah.
pronouncements, and they get there and they're just rolling up their
Chilling,
shirt sleeves.
just chilling.
The girls really like the shirt sleeves. When we talked about it in the room, you said that was sexy, and mine are always up, and I get zero comments.
It depends on the shirt and what's being exposed.
And the person underneath
yeah.
it. I understand.
Yeah.
I don't quite have the Trudeau charm.
Not so much. Daphne Victoria Johnson said, there's nothing more beautiful than 2 handsome, classy, intelligent, charismatic men shooting the breeze together. Oh, to be a, Ohio,
Oh,
to
you
be
need
a
some
fly
help
on
now?
that wall of their conversation.
Ohio flies.
Ohio to be a fly on the wall of their conversation.
Look, I do think they're 2 handsome, classy, intelligent guys, but wasn't this a bit contrived for you? It looked like people had been chased out of the restaurant, so it could just be the 2 of them in like a sort of modest diner,
Well,
not too fancy. It was all so...
But don't they have to like eat?
They do have to
mean,
eat.
they are allowed to go out to eat.
They're allowed to go out to eat, but they
That's
need
a
to...
natural human function.
They should be 2 men of the people. There should be people crowded around them. It should be a busy diner. It looked too...
Maybe it was like
looked too set up for my
Maybe
taste.
it was a liability thing. The diner didn't want to be responsible for like getting the prime minister hurt or something.
You leave the lawyering to me. So Cheryl Pack said, all the world leaders still acknowledge, respect, and likely wish for former President Obama was still in office so they could have an intelligent discourse. Yeah. It's hard to argue with that.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
hard to argue
Cheryl
with that.
Pack kind of just said it all.
Yeah, say what you will about Trump. I think the level of the discourse was higher before.
Yeah.
Jay Brown said, I love this. Obama is still respected globally. No divisiveness, no ignorance, no tweets, no kofifi. What do you think?
Kofifi's the best part of Trump. What are you talking about?
Kofifi has been the only light part of the Trump affair.
Yes.
We're all going to buy Kofifi panties.
Well,
It's
because
gonna be
Trump's
great.
like a serious guy, it seems like. So, and Obama liked to have fun. So Kofifi got like a little bit of a lighter
little
side
bit
of
of
Trump, and
levity.
I think we should encourage that.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that is all we've got for you this week. Be sure to follow us, not us usually, on all.
And feel free to tweet your approval or disapproval of Katie and her absence. Because some people show commitment to the buzz and others not so much.
Thank you, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're
Wow.
dedicated.
But just follow us on all social channels for the biggest stories throughout the week. Leave a comment, and you might see your comment here on The Buzz.
All right.
See you next time.
See you next week. No, I won't, but
No,
see you as well.
don't say see you next time. That's a lie.
Bye.
So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, click on the subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's right here. It's easy to click. Go ahead and press it. I know you want to.
And there's more episodes of the TMZ Buzz for you to watch.
Maybe you'll like one of them.
Or maybe you won't, but still click and watch them anyway.